Hey YouTube, what's up? It's Drew. It's 7:02 and it's 7:02 p.m. on this wonderful Monday of the 17th, I believe. But yeah, you saw the title of this video, so you know what it's gonna be called. And so I decided I'm gonna address something that's kind of important, and I've been getting a lot of questions about it, and it's the main thing that kind of anchors the channel. Um, so my arm, about my arm, how it happened, what happens with it, what do I do with it, how does it affect me? To answer your question, I've never felt what it's like to have two hands. I've never been someone that has had two hands. My arm ends right after my elbow. It's right here. See? Do a comparison. Bam. Right here. That's what my arm is. That's just the way I've been doing it. I've been living for about 15 years now, just without a left hand. And it's kind of hard because you have to adapt to it, and you have to and along the way, and people with disabilities like me can say that you get tested, man. People ask questions all the time. People will ask questions. They'll want to know why you have it, how it affects you. And you know what? I'll be doggone straight. It doesn't affect me very much. I play the bass guitar. I play the bass guitar. It's back there. It's right back there, sitting on there. There's my other guitar sitting right there. I don't know what else. I play the trumpet. That's sitting right there. I use strength bands. I lift weights. Those are right over there. I play football. My helmet's in the locker room. But it's different growing up with something that no one else has. It's like growing up. Well, and just for an example, say you grew up without an arm. What would it be like? If you're left-handed, obviously that'll be different. When I was born, I was originally left-handed. I had OTs specifically designed for me to become right-handed. Um, and so I always had a left side preference. And um, it's like you growing up without your hand. It's something you can't imagine, and you're probably thinking to yourself, "Wow, I can do that." And it's hard. It's hard to grow up with something that everyone else has and you don't. But you can't use this kind of analogy with like technology or girlfriends or parents. It's growing up without a part of you. And as hard as I work to try to balance it out, there's no escaping the inevitable. I don't have a left hand, and that's just the fact. Um, I get a lot of questions about it. But I guess it's kind of predictable because someone's not just gonna see a one-handed guy and be like, "Oh yeah, it's kind of normal." Because you don't. You stumble across a one-handed guy maybe once or twice in your life, if let alone if you even see one. But for if you're watching this, you have a disability. Don't let it stop you. I have one hand. I don't have a left hand. I've been living for 15 years without a left hand, and you know what? I play in a band. I play football. I play baseball. Not trying to be self-glorifying or anything, but it doesn't affect me very much. What, whatever's taken away from you, you still have this, and you still have your mind. You still have your heart. You still have your soul. As cheesy as that sounds. Don't let something like a limb or a piece of you take you down. Because while you have one thing that's taken from you, there are so many things that you were given, and you should use that as your driving force. And you know what? That applies to anyone. People who have certain conditions like ADHD or or they have seizures or something, or they have asthma, severe asthma. Um, just don't let it stop you. The world is what you make it. Don't let others are gonna hold you back. So don't hold yourself. And this has probably been a cheesy video, but I just wanted to kind of explain it. Just kind of explain why it's like this, and it's important. It's important that you know. That way, when you watch my channel, you're not just staring and going, "Wow," But it's important, and you just go on, and you have to do the thing, and you just deal with it. That's not trying to sound harsh or anything, but that's just what life is. You can't hold yourself up short. That's to anyone who has a condition, anyone who thinks they're different, anyone thinks that there's adversity against them. Just drive on, and you'll get there, man. You'll get there. But anyways, this has been a rather serious video of mine. I'm gonna be posting a few covers and reviews and all that stuff coming up soon. Thanks for watching, and take care now. Bye bye.